That was interesting. I did a whole freaking countdown, and yeah. Wait a minute. An error occurred on Twitter. This is usually temporary. Wait a minute and try again. Okay. Hello. Hello. Can you hear me okay? Wait a minute
I
and try
I got
again.
you.
Okay. Um, hello. Why do I hear myself? What you got going on? You got to mute the TV, and
I
listen,
did.
that's a shame that we have not been up here like that for the longest, that we completely forgot what the fuck to do. That's like crazy. Anywho, of course, y'all know myself. Myself says, huh, I'm winged. We are on the set of Just Winging It. Breakdown crew will be coming back. I'm here with my sister. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
You know who it is. It's your favorite pink granny, Brooklyn Ange, whatever other Monica y'all can find for me. Break ground, break ground with the breakdown from day one. And that's all I got to say about that.
Hi, Roger. I miss you guys. I really miss you guys. Listen, this brick by brick shit has, listen, it is running me. Like, it is really running me right now. So, the breakdown crew will be coming back with all the shit that we're doing. Y'all, I'm sorry, y'all gonna have to be in the confines of my bed today. Not like that, but you know what I mean. I had to think about that
Me
before
too.
I said it. No, my knee is killing me. Like, I have been stressed the fuck out. Like, completely stressed the fuck out. Not to, like, listen, y'all, I said I was going to go on my wretched rant today. So before C3 and our other special guests pull up, they got some shit to talk about. I had to pull up for my girl. She hollered at Big Sis and was like, look, this is what we got to do. And they wanted to do it only with us. So here we are. But in the meantime, between time, yeah, let me tell y'all this shit. So I have been dealing with my new car situation for a little minute. It's a new car. It's a cash car out in the South. You can buy what you want. That's cool. But my bougie ass has learned to live like the natives. You know what I mean? Save less, you save more money, spend less out. And that's what the fuck I've been doing, right? So I buy this, wait, was it '09 inch? It's '09, right? Altima.
Yep.
Nice Altima. It was so fucking nice. Really nice. Already came tinted windows with the little visor things on it. Like, I didn't have to do nothing but do my little touches. That's it, right? Everything's good on this car, under miles for the year and everything. I don't go too many places other than battle rap. You know what I mean? So, I mean, unless it's with my girls, but nothing big. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. 3 months. I have come in and out of town for the last 3 months. I can't even count. Do you have my fucking title to my car? They lost my title. Then they went, and why did this man just tell me to call him from the car shop? That's fucking crazy that old boy just called me from the dealership as we're doing this live. He's gonna have to wait. So if you're watching the live, you're just gonna have to wait, because you probably know that I'm talking about your ass right now. Angel Automotive, y'all on some bullshit, motherfucker. Yeah, I'm hot as fish grease about that shit. But anywho, we're gonna bring C3 in because I actually got a judge. And I'm sorry, I gotta find the card. I should be promoting way better. But listen, y'all, I've been dealing with this card situation forever. They lost the title. They were supposed to reorder the title. I done got 3 tickets on this car to get the goddamn title and to renew my license, which I have not done. I've had a license since I was 16 years old. Went into court completely feeling ashamed because I know goddamn well I should have been renewed my license. I guess that's what old people do though. So I ain't really tripping. But anyway, yeah, so I'm dealing with that. Stressed the fuck out. I give the car back. They give me another car. So they give me another car, and that car has a catalytic converter issue. I go get it diagnosed. These motherfuckers is like, oh no, the car is good. The car is good. Get it diagnosed. The mechanic was like, yeah, tell them to give you your money back because this car, if that catalytic converter, they were talking about if it gets too hot, it'll burn up. I'm like, y'all gave me some shit that basically, are you serious right now? That could kill me and my kids. Like, so, like, it's some other, it's a whole nother level of shit right now. Plus the brick by brick, y'all, we will be in Comer, Pennsylvania. Don't ask me why. Comer, Pennsylvania, November 13th. It is a 2-day event. I'm not sure what the door price is for the day one event. A lot of up and coming talent will be on that card. I have a personal battle of my own. Sass and Johnny Getz is on that card. So I'm really happy about that. Looking to give them a 1SK. Y'all, I understand your my inboxes. I appreciate you. I'm gonna try to do what I can as far as what I can, but understand when I started this, I already had books of names. So it's not about, oh, what about the call? You forgot about me. I ain't forgot about none of y'all. We don't have enough events to put 50 niggas on a card. Understand. But again, I got to test some of y'all pedigree because don't come over here looking for that shot because you can't get shots other places. Understand? That's all I'm going to say. But anyway, not, we are going to introduce our guest. Our sis has not been with us in quite some time. C motherfucking 3.
What up? What up? What
What a
up? Thanks for having me.
candidate, woman of the year already. Like, what we doing?
Talk that Wody shit.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Where Beretta at? Beretta was supposed to be here by now.
You said you sent her the link, right? Want me to send it to her
I sent it to her.
too? Hold on.
Okay. What did do y'all
Okay.
in the comments? Sorry, I'm telling my
She should be
story.
pulling.
Salute to F, JTB, Luke Kane, Roger for getting Forgotten Purpose. Let's Toast Media. What it do? What it do? Y'all make sure y'all go support the Brick by Brick brand. Let me know how y'all feel about these guys as well. I need that. We are doing VOD for this event as well. Y'all, we brought it to you. So anyway, what it do, Nicole? Let's get into it with Miss C3. Let's get into it. You've been busy. You've been booked and fucking
Yeah.
busy.
Yeah.
Like,
I rapped a
and
lot this
busy.
year. And sorry, please, I want
Bro,
to let y'all know I got my tooth pulled the other day and it still hurts very much. So if I'm talking a little weird, that's why. If it looked like I had a stroke, I didn't. I got my tooth pulled, so this side is still fucked up. Like, but yeah.
so
Just
let's
How's
tell
talk
people
about
everybody
it.
the truth.
doing?
You're kind of a weirdo a little bit.
Let's talk about it. You had um and J2 just sent me the link. Yeah, you had some things to talk about. Like what we talking about? What,
Yeah, well,
um
basically. Oh, sorry, cut you off. Go ahead.
saying it, it's always that sword that black eye on female battle rap when bullshit happens, as if niggas don't do shit, as if shit hasn't
Right.
happened before. You know what I mean? It's drama everywhere in battle rap every now and again. So I mean, I don't it
Actually,
I feel
really, it's a lot of drama all the time. It's just a lot of it is not always televised. Let's put it like
That's
that.
true. That's true.
and that is true. But at the end of the day, we'll get into that. We're gonna let C3 talk. We're gonna get into that.
Well,
Because I haven't
basically, me.
spoken about. Go
Go
ahead,
ahead.
Mama.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
sorry.
Yeah, basically, me and Andrew was having a conversation the other day, and she basically just asked me how I feel about it, with everything going on, and I had to let her know that I literally had to take a social media break because it was like overwhelming. Like it was making me angry for many, 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 many reasons. Like, so we could start at the very top. One of the main reasons it angers me first and foremost is I feel like people are being way too hard on the ladies, way, way, way too hard on the ladies, because no matter what happened or what friction happened in that building, I think everybody's overlooking the fact that it wasn't Hustle or Kofi's fault that the battle didn't finish. The power went out in the building. So no matter how much static they had for each other, both these ladies still came to rap. And yes, it was a bit extra, whether it was stipulations, not stipulations. I get it, but things happen. When Mook and Rock battled, there was no crowd. Nobody had nothing to say about that. You get what I'm saying? So that's first and foremost. I feel like people are just being way too hard on both of those ladies. You get what I'm saying? It wasn't that their fault that the battle didn't finish. The power went out. So then now, when we get a little past that, it angers me because when NHB3 was coming about, we were begging for promotion. Nobody would talk about it. Everybody was focused on Summer Madness. Even after we had a great event, an awesome event, all the battles were great. Even the girls that had little mishaps that day, they battles still came out good, whether their opponent picked up the extra slack or what. All those battles were good. Sorry, I gotta, but all those battles were good. Nobody talked about it. Even when Summer Madness happened, they stopped talking. NHB3 is just now about to drop tomorrow. You get what I'm saying? But nobody wanted to do all of this talking when it came to how good the battles went. Now, let me do a sidebar on that. It was such a big deal about Casey being the face. Well, the face just lost at NHB3. Y'all not even talking about that, but y'all rather talk about what Hustle and Coffee may have not done. It was a big thing for Vixen to be Woman of the Year. Well, I just came out of nowhere and I just beat the Woman of the Year.
Completely got overshadowed.
And well, it just came. So two major things happened at NHB3. The face loss and the Woman of the Year loss. This is something that y'all should be debating and talking about. And I don't want to hear that, oh, we're not talking about it because the battles didn't drop on the app. Enough people seen it live and have clips and stuff to where this could be the topic of discussion as opposed to the fuck shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, so it's kind of like it's so many other things that we could be focused on, but it seems like when it comes to female battle rap, all they focus on is the negative. Like, and no disrespect to Jay Black, but what you mean? The females got to do something or something before we come back. We just had a great event. This wasn't an all-female card. And you can't tell me the energy wasn't off for every battle. You get what I'm saying? Yes, theirs was a bit much. It was a bit much, but at the end of the day, the energy was off for every single battle. People was thinking Swamp and Sirius were going to fight. Why is nobody talking about that? Why is that not a big deal? You get what I'm saying? It's just so many things that we could be focused on. And then the next part that angered me is everybody jumping in, taking sides. And it just comes to a big ball of negative energy when I feel like right now, in the moment, every battle rapper, I don't care if you just started battle rapping yesterday, and I don't care if you're the oldest battle rapper that's been the first one to come out. I don't care if you a new blogger. I don't care if you an old blogger. Everybody that is in the business of battle rap should be grateful right now. We are in the biggest of times that we've ever been. I don't care. It is big for us all. The ceiling has moved up for us all. You get what I'm saying? So if that bothers me, because I'm a person, I go through my things here and there, but I try to live my life by focusing on the positive. And just to see all the negative being the focus when everybody making the most money they ever made. We're getting the most attention we've ever got. Drake is throwing a whole card in 2 weeks. Drake himself is throwing a card. No, he's not sponsoring. No, he's just not putting up the money. No, he's just not going to stand there. He put this card together. You get what I'm saying? You got Wyclef shouting out the ladies. You got so many people. Method Man been shouting out the ladies. And, and just battle rap, period. I just think it's so much positive going on. It's just so much positive going on, but yet and still everybody just cling to the negative. And mainly when it comes to the women, we cling to the negative. And then let me toot my own horn for a second. Not only did I beat the Wody, 2 weeks later, you could say I beat Coffee and Flames too within a matter of 2 weeks. Nobody's talking about it.
The power of speed.
I have two battles dropping tomorrow. Phone. I had 2 battles dropping tomorrow, and I just had a battle that dropped 5 days ago. This is the second time this year I'm having 3 battles drop in a matter of 7 days. And you said not to just big up my own self, but everybody is doing positive things that we could focus on, but yet we choose to just focus on and try to diminish Coffee and Hustle when they fulfilled their contract. other than not showing up for the face-off. And then I heard one of them say that she was there for the face-off. The other one wasn't just there. They did everything they could to make that situation be the best as it could be, but instead, that's what we choose to focus on. That's what we choose to focus on. We don't focus on none of the positive that's going on out here. We don't focus on none of that. Soon as one mishap, oh, the ladies got to do a lot to come back. What are you talking about?
But you know what, C3, it's really all
put on an amazing card. What'd you say? I'm sorry.
I said, you know what, it's really always been that way.
Right. And I like I said,
Yeah.
I say this a lot in private conversations. Like I try to, you know, I be as hard on the ladies too, because, you know, we do have to build ourselves. But you know what the main downfall in female battle rap? Males. It ain't even us. It's the guys that don't look who they want to fuck. It's the guys who want to be hyping up the beef between girls like they're girls. You get what I'm saying? I could go in for days. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know. I just want to send a message to all the ladies that, you know, don't let this. Say hi to my girlfriend in the back. See the boss. Say hi. So I just want to send a message to. She said hi. I just want to send a message to all the ladies, like, you know, we need to be a tighter knit, and we need to focus on our positivity, because it seems like everything is set against us. They all gonna focus on the negativity, so we need to tighten up a bit so we can make sure we get to the next level. You get what I'm saying? Even though we doing it, the first Kings versus Queens was trending #1 on Twitter. I don't think any caffeine event was doing that before then. When they did the royalty card in Virginia, I don't know who was there, but did you see the line wrapped around the block? I've never seen a top that packed. We sold out BB King's. We sold out Irving Plaza. So we doing our numbers, but yet and still people try to just focus and keep us in this negative light. So really that's all I wanted to say. And watch both my battles that dropped tomorrow. Watch the other one that dropped last week. Watch the other 3 dropped in the week. I'm doing my work, man.
Where do you feel you rank?
I had to say, I don't know if y'all got some feedback.
Where do you feel? Can y'all hear me?
You said, where do I feel I rank in what?
Where do you feel you rank for for Woman of the Year this year,
like
though?
Breaking up a little bit.
Damn. Can you hear me, Angie? Is it?
I can hear you.
I think I'm. Okay. What happened? Yeah. I think I should definitely be in the top 3 conversation. If you pay attention to what I've done this year, I honestly don't even remember how many times I battled this year. I really don't. If it wasn't for this tooth, I would have been rapping yesterday. I still have a couple of battles to do before the year is out. And like I said, I had a Vixen. I had a battle 2 weeks before Vixen. I battled Vixen. Then I had another battle 2 weeks later. Like, I've been battling about twice a month, like almost all year. Like,
yeah.
So
you can't.
But you know,
C3
female battle rap,
any
so they just
battle rap and not name pop up. That's a fact.
But see, that's the problems. Like, I need to understand, because this is nothing new for you. This is your consistency in battle rap. You go cross platforms. You know what I mean? Your strength is crazy with men and women. Why is it that you are never in that top 5, which I feel like you should be?
Because I'm late. I'm too late. I don't like drama. So when it's things like this, when everybody go on promotional runs, I kind of fall back and retreat to my shell, because I don't like negativity. I'm not gonna make up lies. I'm not gonna make fake beef to promote a battle. I'm just not gonna do it. I'm just not gonna indulge in certain things. And I usually don't even speak like this, because I don't have to do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm fine with not being the top if that's what it takes. You get what I'm saying? Like, one day somebody's gonna go back and look at my work and be like, what the fuck? Why have I not been paying attention? And when they do, I will get all the praise and the flowers I deserve. But I'm not searching for it. I'm here to rap, and I'm here to rap good. That's all I'm focused on. I'm not doing the extra fake drama. I'm not kissing nobody's ass. I'm not pretending to be friends with people I don't like. I'm not doing any of that. Any of it. So that's why I think people, you know, in battle rap, it's like, what have you for me lately? You got to keep your name out there. But most of the time, it's like a negative thing, how people are keeping their name out there. And I just rather not do that. And I don't have time to sit on social media all day. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather spend time rapping in my head. So I think that's
This is
why I'm not in those top conversations sometimes. And I'm fine with that.
okay.
What you say? I didn't hear you.
On the outside, hold up. I kind of wish I had time to get the link up here. On the outside says C3 cool, but not top 5. How so, bro? How so? How so not, I should say.
You're bugging is what you should be saying. You're being polite. I guess he got that from the general book of ignorance. So,
And
That's
here's my thing.
obviously someone who hasn't seen my work.
Here's where the confusion was for Queen of the Ring last year. Not Queen of the Ring, Woman of the Year last year. People did not understand that it really goes by the same structure as the guys as Champion of the Year. There are like 5 or 6, and I did actually a whole breakdown of this. If y'all go back on the page, on the Breakdown Crew Network page, last year, this past February, I did a whole breakdown of the criteria. C3 hits all of the criteria. In all actuality, she hits every last one of them. She beat our Woman of the Year. That's just as good as having that puts her up there with having being a vet top tier battling a god tier, because some of our god tier women only had that one god tier battle that cannot really hold weight for all the other categories. So when we look at that, you have to be fair. You really have to be fair. This year when we do, or next year when we do it again, I think that that's something that the women that will be on this panel, it'll be a lot more of us. If I go back next year, it'll be a lot more of us on this panel. So it'll be a lot more conversation about different things. But that's something that you guys have to understand, is that there is a complete process with this. And that's where a lot of people got upset with Casey, and how Casey, they felt like Casey should have been the winner opposed to Vixen. But C3, let me ask you this, because one of the things with Casey, and she got so mad about it. This is the thing that I hate. Women, I do understand why men say y'all motherfuckers don't know what y'all want, because one day we happy, one day we not. We get into this emotional realm that we want to be this way, we want this and we want that, and we all over the fucking place. I do agree. In this situation, I understand that some people did not understand, or Casey felt away because she got called a chihuahua or whatever the case may be. But she was only called a chihuahua because of the symbol or the script, or how Vixen was depicted as a Rottweiler or a pit bull or whatever. So we gave that symmetry of the two of them. You see what I'm saying? But she has to understand, in order for you to grow, you have to change. You are very predictable in what you do, and that doesn't win battles.
Right.
Yeah, you can sing with everybody, but can we be? Is it fair to say that bars don't always win battles?
Yes, absolutely.
Did you? Okay.
Battle
Okay.
rap is theater. I say this shit all the time. You know what I mean? It took me, when I battled Rock and Tori, to realize that, like, it's not just about rapping. Is you got to put on a show. You have to be entertaining. So you could be in the most intricate, fire, but if it's not entertaining when you saying it, then I'm not gonna like the battle. Like,
kind of like how we used to get on Bonnie back in the day for her lack of performance.
Right.
Right. Right. Exactly. Exactly.
Jen Gambino, he is funny as shit. He says C3 is one of the few actual people's champs. He said everything else is politics. I'ma steal that, bro. I need
And
that.
that's
I'm gonna
a
give you 10.
fact.
That shit.
Hey, thank you.
I co-sign
Thank
that
you.
statement.
Right. That's approved. That's approved.
C3 is actually,
I'm very
and
much
C3 is
understanding of
actually
that.
of the
So that's
elite
why.
status. How can you not put her there? How can she not enter that room without being bowed down? So we have to really pay attention to what's happening here. We're talking about work. We're talking about ethics. We're talking about real names. We're talking about actually, C3, in my opinion, you have absolute elevated. Sometimes I just feel like you flying for real, for real. Like, I don't know what
Going.
your super fucking power is, but you have one, and it's undefeatable. I've watched you transform, and I'm like, oh my God. Like, in the last couple years, I saw you struggle with some internal shit, and I understood that you needed to achieve something for yourself personally. And so with that being said, how can you not say C3 is not of elite status?
Right.
It's crazy. You like I'm ready for I'm not even confrontational in certain ways, especially as far as battle rap. Honey, I'm not gonna argue with you when I know I'm right. But I
Oh,
would actually and argue
I'm
this
arguing.
point with anyone.
I'm
Right,
argue.
right.
And because we know C3's journey is the thing about it. We know her journey. You see what I'm saying? When C3 came into these doors and Jay Smooth was basically y'all that whole little rift that y'all had coming in, and how the whole back then it was the AG
Yeah.
situation. Most AGs couldn't deal with that. You had what was her name from Jersey, who really just could never. Oh, that was my girl. What was her name? And
Like
damn,
Banco,
ex
Banco,
Banco. You know what I mean? You had
Oh,
girls
Benko?
that, yeah,
Benko.
yep, yep. You had girls that like Lex Banco who could not get over that hump because of those things. And it was like, how do you deny self and who you are? But because we don't dress in dresses, we don't wear these type makeup, we don't, you know what I mean? We are okay in our skins. We don't get that same acceptance, but we do great work and our bars are there. You know what I mean? It's like, unless you meet the status quo, you're
Right.
kind of overlooked. And you shouldn't be, because as soon as it was that one little, I guess that one little pocket where you kind of, I won't say fell off, but they weren't booking you as much on Queen of the Ring. And I remember you did that Dallas event. And I felt like you was saying, you know what, shit, if I ain't gonna get it over here with y'all, I'm gonna go out and get it myself. And I feel like that should have been more noted.
Yeah, exactly.
Feel me? I feel like it should have been more noted than what it was. I feel like other female battlers should have took
Yeah.
on to that and really start doing the same thing, because you were one of the female battle rappers that said, fuck it, I'm gonna make my own lane. And you're gonna you ain't gotta like it, but you're gonna respect it.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I loved watching that
Right,
transition with
right. I say
it.
that all the
Yeah.
time. Like,
I always
when
thought you
they
was a
cry for
phenomenal.
battles and stuff.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. He's a real true lyricist, y'all.
Oh, God, finish
Like,
your thought.
and if you don't know the journey, then maybe you should go back and go back to the very beginning time of when C3 hit the stage. And she didn't and here's the thing. She was a
Yep.
powerful force even then. And that's when we said, oh shit, this new class of ladies coming through the door is
Mm-hmm.
ridiculous, because the lyricist in you really showed. And you were so humble. And I was like, why is she so goddamn humble?
Mm-hmm.
Like, Jesus Christ. But I understood where you was coming from, and I understood the arena you were coming from, because I come from that background myself a little bit as well. So you kind of embrace the love, and then you find out in the end you really have to watch your back. Because you don't really know what the fake love is until you're like in the middle of it. You know, and that's getting back to where we were at in terms of like how
Yeah, trust
women's
me.
accolades
I have
are
my
not
run-ins with those
addressed.
too, but hey.
You know, women's accolades are not addressed in battle rap, whether it be media, whether it be bloggers, whether it be, you know, and that aside, because we're just a product of you and the talent that you bring to the table and those like yourself. So with that being said, we need to really, really highlight and find a way to continue to highlight the females that are really in this game, and they really, you know, they get it from the mud. A lot of these women are getting it from the mud, and
And
so many uphill battles you done seen. We're not gonna act like Hustle wasn't, you know, at one point in time where people were like, yeah, she bad, but like, can she go any further? That was a conversation. We're not gonna act like, you know, we didn't another time I'm gonna mention Bonnie, where we clearly said, you know, like, gotta really, because she can't step it up, we need to give up on her. And then all of a sudden, boom, she came out the gate, and still today I go back and I look at some battles that I didn't even know she was on the card, and I'm like, oh shit, that's Bonnie, yo. Christy Yamaguchi out the game for a minute, came in swinging, like, oh my god, yo. And we're not gonna act like she wasn't a talent coming through the door
Mm-hmm.
either. This is what we need
when
to
you
keep
know
talking
what,
about these type.
she went out swinging and came back swinging. Hell yeah. Um, I want to address the question. Shout out to Killer Chef who said C3 can make a case for Mount Rushmore candidates for
She's
women to
already on
battle.
my Mount Rushmore, hands down.
That's a conversation. That's a
Yeah.
conversation.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Right.
And I'm not talking about the Mount Rushmore
That's
of
something
women. I'm
I
talking
didn't even
about a
expect. So thank you for
collaborated.
that. You know, like top 5, top 10, Mount Rushmore. All right, cool. I'll take it.
That's a hell of a conversation. What y'all think, fans? What y'all think?
She's in mine.
C3
Right.
goaded, and some motherfuckers don't want to admit it. That's a fact. A lot of people don't want to give her that credit. A lot of people do not want to give her that credit. Salute, Scotty. A lot of people do not want to give her that credit, and that's foul because she is one of the women that still write her own shit. Shout out to even see the boss coming back. I'll be glad when Nina Cruzade get back
Hell
in the game.
yeah. We
Like,
saw Nina Cruzade. Like, oh my god.
they never had a chance to really get in the groove of things. Like, it's a lot of
Yep.
man. Listen, they're my girls. They're my girls. It's like that. Not
It
taking
feels like
nothing
But
away.
don't
home
worry, they coming. Just wait on it. You see, C just beat Farrah,
Right? Yeah.
and Nina
Yeah.
will be making her caffeine debut soon. So just wait for it. They coming. Don't worry.
Oh, oh yes. That's what we need. Okay. So
I just
he
want to
says
give it to all the
40 bars. Lady Flame. She just beat Lady Flames. What are you talking about? Fair Funeral, Official, and so on. Don't be a yes man. Like, bruh, don't be a yes man. Okay,
you know
Me
what?
and
I
Official
can't
made our
put
names
Lady
with each
Flame
other.
in the top 5, and I cannot put her on the Mount Rushmore. Lady
guys,
Flame has to give me some more work.
Farrah is definitely not in the top 5 over C3, and Official ain't been the
Oh,
same
you done
since
fucked
God.
up now, whoever that was. They about to get you.
Was it, you know, what he said? What did he say? Don't be a yes man.
Hold on,
Wow.
stop. You must don't know who fucking podcast you on right now. Don't nobody cap for the motherfucking ladies, my nigga. I've been in
None
this
of
shit
us.
10 years. Never cap for these
None of
females.
us.
What it is. You better go check the fucking stats because I am one of them battle rap, and that's real. Like nobody tapped for the fuck for. But at the end of the day, no, Farrah is not in top 5. Flames is not in top 5 right now.
Not at all. Not at all. She hasn't earned that spot yet, but
no. Not even on that shit. See, this are the people in the cheap seats. You're gonna have to go back to the beginning of the interview because, like I told you, top 5 for Woman of the Year is not about popularity. It's a whole fucking process. The way y'all pay attention to the niggas, pay attention to the women. There's a whole bunch of categories there. Farrah, Flames, they're official. None of them beat C3. So step back, homeboy. Know who you talking to. You might want to excuse yourself if the doors of the church is open. The fuck? Anyway.
School is in session.
Yeah, you know you fucked up, right?
Capping for no motherfucking interview. I can't stand niggas.
Him the fuck up.
And you know what? I wish Loretta was here as well. What happened? Where's she at? What's she doing?
I know. Thank you, Forgotten Purpose.
I wanted her to be here too because she was the one who was. Beretta was mad at me. She like, nah, fuck that. You beat what was that in the hood? If you beat the nigga, that's the nigga. Then you the nigga.
Right?
She say this shit to me every other day. Like, nah, they playing with you. They playing with you. 3. They playing with you.
She can't.
I wish she get on here with us. Maybe next time we could all 4 have a chat. But yeah, definitely shout out to her.
Right. Because she can't talk anyway. I was supposed to be at y'all battle. She can't talk because she beat the nigga too, low key. But ain't nobody gonna talk about it.
There's so many women that are in this game that really can have true conversation.
One day they gonna wake up. One thing you can't deny.
But it's already happening. That level of levitation is beginning. There is nothing you can do to stop it. So we're not even gonna argue with regular stands who have tendency to just follow a super fan who doesn't educate themselves and says the most. And because they're popular, you jumped on his bandwagon. You can't even be a leader, my guy. Go sit down somewhere or get on the hayride with the rest of the followers. Because this right here, the matter of fact, Wayne, I remember like me and you having conversations in the past.
Wait a minute. On the outside looking in podcast, listen, it's not about getting hostile. Why would you come on here and that somebody is basically capping for an interview? You threw that shot first, and I'm gonna get hostile because that's who the fuck I am. When you come out the face and say some shit like that, I was on the panel last year. So what I'm speaking about is how the panel was
to call somebody a yes man kind of disrespectful.
Yeah, that was very disrespectful. So that's why I'm hostile. It's not an opinion. You came on saying something about what you saw and didn't allow somebody. You can have the opinion of what you want as far as who you feel. I'm not saying that. That wasn't what it was about. What you said was we were capping for an interview. That's what you said. You could have left that out. Danny, shout out to Danny. Daddy in the comments, they got her ass with
I know she ripped somebody something.
Woo, thank God she went over here. Daddy would have went crazy. But no, that's what you said. I won't apologize for my hostility because fire back. But anyway, let's get back to it. Again, that's okay with who you have for who you have. But again, if you don't mind going back to the breakdown crew, maybe about a year, it was may have been maybe late February. I did a whole breakdown of what that criteria was for Woman of the Year panel. C3 exceeds that. And that's why I put her in top 5. Any questions?
Again, you can't be a fan of battle rap and not really be all inclusive as far as the females are concerned, because then you just on the outside looking in.
Now she want to pull up.
Right.
Damn.
Oh, Beretta.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yo, y'all can.
You breaking up.
You know, late.
Man, bro, you know what I'm doing right now. You know I just got hit with some news.
God
I ain't know.
For my ladies.
God mode, bro. God mode. Never not working, dog.
If they don't know who you are, introduce yourself, please.
Fact.
Tell them who you are. I don't think she can hear it.
Yeah, I think she froze.
I'm not froze. Y'all can hear me or not?
Yeah.
Yeah, my bad. God mode though. I keep getting calls. My bad, y'all.
I can hear now.
That's my bad. But C3, no, I'm in the middle of something, so it's just trying to figure out some type shit. So what's good, Joe? What's good? What we talking about? Y'all already said C3 Woman of the Year?
Yeah, not facts.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure.
I just
I came to regulate for us.
See, that's my sister, man.
Capping for the interview.
Who capping?
That's what we was told. Capping for the
Bro, like people shouldn't comment on things they don't understand. Like, capping for what? It's like you could see the shit. Like, what are you talking about? Who they saying is Woman of the Year?
I know they brought up Official.
Nah,
they brought up Farrah. They brought up Lady Flames. 40 bars in that mix.
I mean, like, who has battled more consistent and won more? Like, C3 done won all of her battles and beat the people y'all talking. What are you talking about? Bro, ignorance is bliss, man. I think people just like talking. Like, people just like talking. It's a thing for them. Like, and people like
the 40. 40 is the only person that could be 40.
Yeah, 40 for sure. 40 for sure. But I really think this shit is C3.
He did have 40. He had Hustle. It was 40, Hustle,
Official.
Farrah, I thought it was
and Lady Flames.
Lady Flames and a couple of other people before C3. How?
That's just talk. That's literally just talk, bro. That's literally
and I think that come from region to region as well, based on the popularity of the league at the moment. I think there's a lot of mitigating factors that they apply their thoughts and their pitch to, as opposed to what happens as a large, and that's how we look at things.
Right.
I think it makes better sense that we take a broader spectrum, because we're talking about many different regions, people from the DMV, people from the South, from New York. Like you really have to just pay attention to the whole picture and not just from where you're from.
I think like there's no like discussion. Like, I just think there's no discussion for this shit. Like,
I'm gonna let Beretta answer.
If you let me explain it this way, like, huh?
I said the question is up right now. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to see if this man is trying to bring my car. Okay,
C3 real talk. Do you think you're top 5? Like, here's the thing. Like, you got to start asking people who's in their top 5, and then you say, did C3 beat them? But let's not even do that. Vixen was the Woman of the Year, right? Vixen was the woman of the year. Vixen was knocking boys' head off, and she earned that. Now C3 knocked off the woman of the year from last year, and some of the contenders that y'all got, like all love to Coffee and Flames, but we smoked them, bro. Like, come on, bro.
Facts.
Like, there's no. I see the 40. All right, but
Hey,
other
that
than
shit was
that, like, what
bad.
are we talking about? Like, what are we talking about, man? And that ain't even on no hateful shit. That's just real shit. Like, you can't. It's battle rap though, so I guess they can. It's whatever. It's battle rap, so I guess they can.
But the consistent, but again, the argument, nobody is saying that, like I said, I'm not taking any of the, like, Hustle, obviously, 40, right now. Look, it battle rap, it's been so much goddamn
We're
battle
talking
rap. I
about
mean,
this year though. Like, how many times did everybody
that's what I'm
battle
saying.
this year? That's my only point. Like, if
This
I
is
only play
why,
in one game, even if
right,
I'm MVP for that game, that does not cover the year.
right. That's what I said. By popularity, y'all will give them these things.
Right.
But from standard of what I'm looking at, again, criteria. I'm not going off of popularity, fan bases. Like you said, you look at, you put all the people up there that you want to say by popularity. Those women don't stand to C3, and has she beat them already? That's one thing. Her strength of schedule is stronger than most of this top five that she's not included in. Off the rip.
It's for sure, man. It's for sure. It's
Losses
It's
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 are
it's sad, but it's
actually
fan favorite. It really is a lopsided situation when um you have all these people that ride out for one name or the persona of the battler.
but
So
this is where, again, this is where, like I said, just off of, let me say this, strength of schedule, if y'all go by, again, everybody watches champion of the year, so I don't think that they paid attention to when we gave the criteria, when Rita read off the criteria. It's the same as the guys. That strength of schedule part is like a three-sided situation, like three categories in that.
no.
C3
No.
beats,
You can't argue schedule.
yeah,
If any
well, see,
other
that's
battler that was in C3's spot had beat Vixen, Coffee, and Flames within a 2 week span, we wouldn't even be talking.
right, right.
Like, so that isn't even something to debate. Like, and then to have a battle, like, I don't think people recognize before you get to the Summer Madness, the home card.
You breaking up. We can't hear you. We can't hear you.
Y'all can hear me now?
Uh-huh.
For sure. I'm saying before you even get to the battle of God, before you even reach the God mode battle, like C3 had like 3 battles and won all 3. One of which was with Vixen. So it was a battle before Vixen. It was the Vixen battle. It was another battle. Then it was the Coffee and Flames battle. So what are we talking about here?
Mhm. That's
Like,
so,
that's just
I mean,
logic.
she's touched everywhere other than RBE, but we're gonna leave that alone.
Nah,
Anyway.
3, you ain't battle RB. She battled Mulatto Black. Did you battle Mulatto
This
Black on her?
this year.
I
Oh
beginning
man.
of some years, yeah. But Out Me versus Mulatto Black is there. So people need to spin the block on that one. But yeah.
Nah, I'm saying that did happen. I was just saying it ain't her fault. If she ain't battle on your league, it was your league's fault. That mean y'all didn't
Right?
have.
RBE. Me versus Mulatto Black is
Nah, she's talking about this year. She's talking about this year.
Year.
RBE.
No, this year, see?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
not
not
this
this.
year. Oh, my fault. My fault. I couldn't hear y'all.
Yeah, we're talking about your strength of schedule. You've pretty
Yo.
much battled you platform. And I was being funny when I said RBE, but we can always make that happen.
think that should happen. But
Yeah. Oh yeah. You know how that go. Brick by
That's my
brick.
guy.
um. Yeah. Right, Scotty. She beat the Woman of the Year prior Woman of the Year champion. Right. Right. Exactly. And she beat Not for Nothing, and her and Beretta also beat the. I mean, you could say you could however they do the whole little 2-on-2 thing. You beat the woman up to the queen of URL. I guess you could say, however you want to say that, and y'all beat them convincingly. That was not debatable. That was clear. That delay is horrible.
yes, it is.
Can y'all?
My bad. I had
Yeah,
my
they.
mic on. That was my fault. I had my mic on. That was my bad. I
Okay.
was
Yeah.
saying that battle was fun. That battle, we turned up. We had fun. Through all the
Yeah,
adversity,
that
we had fun.
ain't fun. So I mean, y'all need to take that on the road. That 2-on-2 need to go on the road.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all
100%.
go check that out.
Y'all need to do a 2-on-2 on Brick by Brick. Let me ask you this, because check this out. So we had a little snafu with the Pennsylvania Brick by Brick card, right? C3's name came up. What would you think about battling Rosenberg Raw?
I didn't hear your question.
I said, we had a little change in battle situation, and we were talking about battles to replace, um, for that battle, and you came up. But I was asking because, of course, profile came into play, and it's just so funny that right after that, Ange called me and told me that you wanted to come on the show, but it was said that I really don't know if that would be, if she's there yet. But I'm asking you, how would you,
Wait,
how
wait,
would you,
wait, 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 wait. Repeat it. That's offensive. That's offensive.
it was,
That's
but that's why I'm
offensive.
asking
That's very
how you
offensive.
feel, because I'm gonna
That's
need that.
offensive.
I'm,
That's
I'm gonna
offensive.
need that battle.
No,
Like
no,
she needs to.
that's offensive. Like how? Wait, that's why I don't do these interviews, bro. That's why I do these. Should be
Interview
offensive. People
conversation.
To
say
battle
any
who? I
fucking
don't
thing.
know. Maybe I'm struggling to hear. To battle who?
Nigga said,
Rosenberg.
Rosenberg Raw.
correct me if I'm wrong. She said your name came up to battle Rosenberg Raw, and when the
Rosenberg
shit was,
Raw?
yeah, hold on, stay right there where you at. But they said, from what when you correct me if I'm wrong, she's saying that someone said that
He said.
your profile wasn't really there yet. Who said it?
He said.
That's
He
why I do
said
these
it.
interviews. So you,
Rosenberg said that.
he didn't say
So
that.
That's
Rosenberg said it?
I know,
that's
but he smelled his feet too long. His own feet. Something wrong with
he
that man.
said that he didn't know if she would be a ticket seller. What?
I just hey three. Have you battled on home 3 times? I be booking matchups, and
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I'm qualified to talk about ticket sales. I think I got a little nothing. That's cool. Houston, baby.
I'm just saying. That's what he said. That's what he said.
That's his demographic. He know his demographic. We're just gonna say that. He know his demographic.
I don't
That's his
know. Whoop
demographic.
that trick. Whoop that trick. Sorry,
That's so
Rosenberg.
offensive.
You really
So
put some
offensive.
foot up that.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay,
All
It's
right.
so
okay. And Scotty said Raw is a RBE fixture, but
I don't
C3
know if it was a
battle.
laugh.
bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Scotty, I concur.
I mean, shit, she had Tay Rock when Tay Rock was on
Yeah, let's
fucking
not forget. Let's not
fire.
forget clean paper. Let's not forget. You get what I'm saying? Like DNA.
Rum Nitty.
Right.
Let's not
You
forget. Like
know
I
what?
don't know
like,
how
come
y'all
on,
don't
like
see these battles. I
You,
think,
you know,
again, the lopsidedness.
No. Let me tell you something about a battle rapper. The battle rappers see it. We're not gonna make no excuses for that. The battle rappers know what be up, bro. The fans, if you say a fans, you have different levels of fans in battle rap. You got the diehard fans, you got the caffeine fans, and you got the I peek in and peek out every once in a while fans, and you got the I just support this one person because I personally know them fans. But
Oh,
the battle rappers know what's up. Like, I don't know all of the new female battle rappers, but that's
right.
that's not me because I need to be more in tune. But when it comes to somebody like C3, the battle rappers know because she's battling names that they would, if they could battle them, they would battle them. That nigga's not turning out Tay Rock, Rum Nitty, DNA, Clean Paper. Like, this isn't happening. So we're not gonna play that status thing, but that's his demographic. He know his demographic. So, and also he probably didn't want to do the battle or whatever the situation is. But you know
Felt
what I'm
like
saying? Like, I would
I
rather
felt.
people just say I don't want to do that than to, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to Clone. I see Clone on there. Shout out to Clone. Southside.
I'm gonna make it happen though. Like that needs to happen because
And who
my
said
nigga.
C3? C3, do you want to do that battle? That's the real question. Would she even want to do the battle? Cause
right.
What I
she
was
got
asking.
shit lined up. Like she has.
Because it could be beneath her.
do I want
Your profile isn't big enough, Rosenberg.
to battle Rosenberg World? Is that the question?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
am I correct? Hold on, wait. Let me get this correct. Rosenberg said he don't think I would be a ticket. Is that what y'all said?
I believe
That's
it.
what we.
Am I correct on that?
You're correct.
Why would I want to battle Rosenberg Raw? What is that gonna do for me? Like what? I'm not even gonna give him the you disrespected me, so I'll smoke this nigga. Like, no, boy, go play with somewhere, man.
Don't fall for it. Don't fall
Little
for
boy.
it. That's his demographic.
That
He know
man
his
crazy.
demographic. Don't fall for it.
Exactly.
Don't fall for it. Gosh,
Y'all, I
man.
gotta go.
That's hilarious. He's a funny guy. That's hilarious.
Now, Danny, you in the chat. You pulling up or what? Cause I gotta go. I gotta do Money in the Bank. I gotta judge. I'm a judge for Money in the Bank, and I got like a minute to pull up um to judge the battles. So y'all staying on or what y'all doing?
Man, I'm a dip. I'm finna dip. I'm finna dip, man.
We gotta have a part two of this conversation though.
Yes.
We dead I have a part.
There's so much I wanted to say. I just wanted to give our
Yeah,
speakers
definitely.
the
When I got some better
respect.
reception, I don't know what the fuck going on.
Yeah, we'll redo this shit for sure, y'all.
We'll link up.
So
I'll hit
set it
y'all
up
up.
and set it up and let us know when we pull it back up.
Yeah,
Got
because we gotta do that. We gotta do that. Thank y'all. Tune in. Oh,
All right,
she at
bet.
work. All right, y'all. We love y'all. Thank y'all for pulling up. Thank y'all
All
for
right, later,
look.
y'all.
We come. Crew will be back soon. We just working. We working over here, y'all. Danny working. We got listen, man. Listen. When Danny come home, it's some shit that's
I
cracking.
can't wait
But
because it's about to take off.
yeah, shit is about to listen. We does this. That's all I'm saying. We does
2022
this.
is our year. It's our year and
I gotta get
beyond.
my note. I
Get
gotta get
get
my note.
get to
Money in
getting
the
to
bank.
your show. I mean, to your judging, and
Money
holla at me when
be
you finish.
all right. All right, Money in the
All
Bank
right.
will be aired on Caffeine on J2's The Real J2's channel if y'all want to tune in. All right, we out.